Well, it's been a tough old time for many people arriving at Victoria's border with New South Wales. Just after midnight, have been turned away by police, missing the deadline by minutes.
Just minutes. Joining us is Charles Croucher and Nine Honeys' Shelley Horton. Good morning, guys. Charles, first to you. Deadlines are deadlines, but just a few minutes? Really?
Yeah, it's tough. This has been a pretty shoddily rolled out policy in general by the Victorian government. Now, everyone can understand why you would be gun shy in Victoria. They've been through such a horrid 2020. The lockdowns, months upon months of anxiety and worry and fear. But what we saw over the last few days, particularly at this time when so many Victorians have spent so much time looking to Christmas, looking to New Year's, looking forward to going and seeing people, many they wouldn't have seen for the entirety of 2020, and then to change the rules as they did. You know, this was poorly conceived, really poorly communicated, and then, as we've seen here, poorly executed. And it's a bad way to do policy for a government. Understandable. You're gun shy, you're worried, you want to stop this thing, but that's not a way to run public policy, and it goes contrary to all the agreements that have been made by not just the National Cabinet, but by this whole policy that every government in Australia has agreed to on the basis of suppressing this virus, not eliminating it entirely.
Yeah, there are no easy answers. You can understand they don't want to go through what Victorians have been through before, but a lot of people are doing it really tough. Shelley, a second case of the South African COVID strain has been detected in Queensland. It's got everybody scared, but the state's borders remain open to New South Wales and Victoria. Do you think they should be shutting that border?
I don't agree with shutting the borders the way that they are. I think that we need to learn to live with this virus. We need to do what Gladys is suggesting and just shut down hotspots. I really feel for the people in Victoria. I've been speaking to some friends who have gone through the whole lockdown, and they told me that they feel like they're suffering PTSD. And when they got, news of 10 cases, it was triggering for them. They were in tears. So we've got to look at the mental health of these people as well as just, being a bombastic premier who's just going to slam the border shut. We really need to look after Victorians because they have done it the toughest out of anyone. I went up to Queensland to see my family, and what I had to do there was when I arrived, I had to get a COVID test and self-isolate until I got the negative test. So that was 2 days of staying in a hotel room, which wasn't pleasant, but it was just 2 days. These guys can't even go into hotel quarantine. So I get so frustrated because I feel like we need national rules, not state rules.
It's got to be a balance, doesn't it? Yeah.
The first lockdown we could sort of all deal with because it was something new, but when it comes around again the second time, it's that much tougher.
Yeah, but we weren't in Victoria. It was terrible.
And guys, check out this pandemic love story. Pretty interesting. 2 brothers and 2 sisters from Melbourne decided to get married at the same time, after coronavirus forced them to merge their nuptials. The couple stood side by side for their vows. Charles, would you be happy to share your wedding day?
Yeah, Charles.
Yeah. You and my brother would love that, I'm sure. Look, if that gets everyone there at this time, go for it. It saves on the party. I guess it'd be a really good party, but makes it tough when you've only got restricted crowds as well. You've got to try and share those crowds with all of your siblings. It'd be a good family fight.
Shelley, a double wedding, it's like a Jane Austen novel or something, isn't it?
Hell to the no. There's no chance I would be sharing my big day. I didn't even have bridesmaids because my best friends are all really, really good looking. And I'm like, I don't want them stealing my thunder. So, no, there's no way I'd be sharing with my brother.
Yeah, major competition with the dresses. And who gets the first kiss? Or do you kiss at the same time? It's weird. It's all a bit weird. But congratulations to the happy couples. Guys, nice chatting. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. News time now. Here's Sarah.